Well, good morning, YouTubers. This is a food bank haul from yesterday afternoon that my dad went and got as we were out of town. And then also I stopped this morning at Fairway and got a few things too, mainly the fresh produce. Well, yeah, quite a bit. It's a Tuesday. On Tuesday mornings, I go into town and take care of my aunt. Right now, I set up her medications, give her Ozempic shot, put on her new Dexcom and set that up. So, do that every Tuesday morning. She's doing well right now. So, it only takes a couple hours a week. But both mom and dad and my aunt are all doing pretty good right now. So my time is minimum having to do things for them right now, which is great. All three of them are doing well. So, but here is, we'll start with the food bank. This one is a once a month food bank drive-through. Dad did want to go and pick up yesterday. I told him it was up to him, and I was thankful if he did. I don't go to this one a lot because sometimes you don't get much at all. The line is very long. You have to get there at least an hour before. But then 3 times in the past year, it's happened to us and others that you've been in line that whole time and they decide to reroute the line at the last minute, and people who just got there and you're stuck in the back of the line again. So that's very frustrating considering there are thankfully many more options for us as far as food banks. So I don't go to this one much, but Dad did go for us yesterday, and so we got a few things to share. We will start with the Red Delicious apples. There's 2 packages, 3 pounds each, and as you can see, we've already been into these. Quite good. They're crisp, actually, pretty crisp for Red Delicious. So I'm going to get those in the fridge, keep them even crisper. And yes, you did see more apples down here, but we'll get to those too. 4 cans of garbanzo beans, chickpeas. We use these a lot. I make curry, especially now it's going to get a little bit colder out, curry quite a bit. So we have chickpeas, or I put them on top of salads. So we go through those quite a bit. 2 cans of pinto beans. Usually every time I fix Tex-Mex something, we'll use one of those, or I used black beans the other night too. 2 cans of the no sugar added sliced pears. These are pretty good. Put them in we like our fruit cold, so put them in the fridge and get them nice and cold, and it's just the sugar of the actual pears that are in here. It's packed in water, not even other apple juice or anything, so pretty low in sugar for a canned fruit. Jay likes this, the strawberry spread, so he'll use that. Whoops. 2 cans of deep sea pink salmon. I'm not big on it, but I'm going to try some patties, I think. Do like salmon croquettes, and we'll see what... I do like tuna croquettes, so I'll see about the salmon. I'm kind of funny about the little bones that are in it. But I think I'm going to give it a try and see, because it seems like this is the protein we've been getting a lot of for a few months now. We got 2 half gallons of 2% milk, even AE, best Midwest dairy. When I didn't... Hi, Pepper. How are you? This is Pepper. She's usually napping about now, but she's come to visit. Anyhow, when I wasn't living in the Midwest, AE cottage cheese was one of the things that I missed the most. Just the dairy in general, but the cottage cheese is like no other. We usually would buy Daisy, it's okay, but Lucerne, I'm sorry guys, I couldn't even eat any Lucerne dairy. It all tasted sour when you bought it. But so when you've been spoiled with AE in the Midwest, if you know, you know. Down here, we got 2 bags of roasted almonds. Hi again, Pepper. Hey, girl. You gonna hang out with us today? Yeah? I think Luna is sleeping, so you'll be our helper today, okay? Sit down. Sit right here. You sit right here and stay. Sometimes they'll stay there and sometimes they won't. Oh, yep, she's going to lay down. Good girl. I love you, girl. This is Pepper. She's going to be 6, about the beginning of December, we think. I found her when we lived in Carlsbad, New Mexico, in the desert. Yep, her and her siblings were little kittens there from a stray. And we found her one day with her little head sticking out, a small hole coming out the dumpster. And she couldn't get out. I think she'd gotten in there to eat. She was maybe 3 months old at the time, so still little. But I'm so glad I saw her, and the maintenance guys came out and were able to get her out. And she's been my baby ever since. So, yeah, I hate to think if we hadn't seen her and the garbage got picked up and she'd been gone. Right, Pepper? Yeah, my little New Mexico chili pepper. All right, back to it, Pepper. I got 2 of the big bags of roasted almonds, 2 pounds a piece. I think I'm going to try and make my own almond butter. I've got a couple of a little chopper I might use, or I do have the big food processor. I'm going to give that a try, I think, because all I like is the almonds and the salt and nothing else in it. So I'm going to give that a try, too. Chickpea spaghetti. We do like this stuff from Barilla Plants. It's really high in protein to begin with, and it tastes good. I'm not a fan of their red lentil one or some of the others because they tend to be dry, I think, but we have had this chickpea, and it's good. In fact, I think that's probably what I'm going to use tonight when we make pasta for dinner. Okay, 2 of the 2-pound bags of yellow split peas. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but I know I don't have any in the pantry, so I've got 2 bags of those. A 15-ounce package of raisins. We got 4 of the white chickens. Now, this is the smaller package, unlike yesterday's other haul. These are the 4.5 ounce, it looks like, and the ones we got yesterday were 10. So, but we got 4 of them here. So that's a nice little thing. And that's actually all of the food bank haul, including the one that fell, that we had from yesterday afternoon. But all things we're definitely going to use. Was needing milk, so that's great. Didn't have to buy that. But I did stop at Fairway this morning and wanted to pick up salad to go with our pasta tonight, and ended up picking up, I love these Hint waters. They tend to be more expensive than I want to pay, but they did have a special for $9.99 a 12-pack if you bought 2. So I splurged and got 2 of them. When I was at my doctor yesterday, she advised more and more water, and of course things don't have sugar in them, and I don't like carbonated water, so these are awesome. So I did get 2 of those. Got the Butter Bliss salad. I think it was on sale $2.88 maybe. Very good butter lettuces. It's so late in the season, we don't have any lettuces left outside, so looking forward to that. Also, they had little yellow potatoes, the B-sized, on sale for $1.49. So I picked up just enough for 1, maybe 2 meals, depending on what I fix with them for both of us. We still do have potatoes in the ground outside, but I'm kind of letting them go for right now so we can have them when we don't have anything left out there. Pepper, you gotta move on, girl. Come on, baby. And I had forgotten to take out any meat to do with the pasta tonight, so I went ahead and got a 1/2 pound of ground beef, 1/2 pound of ground pork. You've heard me say before, I really don't care for pork myself, but this combination together, when you're having it with the pasta and red sauce, I do like it. When I don't necessarily taste the pork at that point when it's all mixed in, and it gives it a little bit better flavor too, I think. 2 very green future self bananas. And then all the other Gala apples. We bought some of these last week. They were absolutely delicious, definitely from this season, and not been stored since last season. And I don't know if you know, but when you're buying apples in the grocery store or anything like that in March, April, May, June, they're actually from the previous fall, and they've been put into a special warehouse that takes out the oxygen in a controlled environment that they can keep it that long. So I learned that little thing when I worked in produce at Hy-Vee. But so these are definitely this fall because, oh, they're just the freshest, crispest apples, and they were on sale for $1.79 a pound. I'm hoping the next time we go to Aldi's, they'll have some galas on sale a little bit less than that. But these were quite delicious, and those, we both love apples and have been each eating 1 or 2 a day right now, maybe in it's apple season. And then I got my cucumbers, the mini cucumbers. They're $2.99, and I could buy the bigger ones, but this is just the easiest for me to take one out, rinse it off, and then just munch on that for a snack. Or I have found too, if I've drank a little too much coffee or something, a sour stomach, I'll eat one of those and it'll calm it down. So I need to watch Homeless Coffee, of course, but and it looks like Capital City Fruit. That's an Iowa company, so I'm not sure if I don't think they're probably locally grown, but maybe not too far away. And then the 3 Crunch bars are for Jay. My aunt, when I go every week, she has a big bowl of candy bars in the middle of the table and insists I take some. Now, Crunch bar I don't care for, so that's what I got for Jay, because then I won't be tempted to snack on them myself. And then I always get all excited when they're good bags. Fairway is one of the places that still has decent bags that you can reuse again. So yeah, 2 of those. So that's a little bonus. Hy-Vee and Walmart's bags seem to be like tissue paper, and you don't even get them home before they're done. But Fairway bags and Menards bags, awesome to be reused again for garbage or cat litter or whatever you need. So just a little bonus. So with what we have gotten yesterday, what we have on hand, I'm not going to need to much go to a grocery store for a while. Probably next time might be milk, although Jay is a lot heavier drinker of milk than I am. But it should be a little while unless we need lettuces or something. And also we are saving up, see the little chest freezer over there, we're saving up for an upright freezer to put back in the pantry. It's just upright freezers, they cost a lot more, but man, are they so much easier to manage and know what you have in there. We end up taking everything out of this freezer probably every 2 to 3 months just to reorganize, take a new inventory, make sure we're not forgetting anything at the bottom. And it's just kind of a pain. So we're saving for a new upright. So what needs to happen, and it'll also help us save the money, but I need to go on a clean out the deep freezer a few weeks because it's full. It's completely full. There's some good stuff in there. I have put in some of the stuff from our garden, or the peaches that we received at the food bank a few weeks ago. I got the ones we didn't eat. I got 2 quart bags of those. These green beans, one of them, it's marked. I think this one's from our garden. But these 3 are grown locally here right down the street. And I put those up because we weren't going to be able to eat them. So we've got, our tomatoes from out there. I already have so many tomatoes. By this time of year, you kind of been tomatoed out. But yeah, these are ours too. So there's just tons of good, and there's a ton of meat in here. So we really need to get on doing a lot of just pantry and deep freeze cooking so we can clean this out. It'll help us save the money for the other one too. And then we've only had this a couple of years, so we'll be able to sell it as well and put a little bit of money towards that. But I think that with everything that we have gotten lately, I'm not sure that I will go to the food bank on Friday. We have enough. I was able to buy the things at Fairway this morning. I had cash for, so I think enough's enough. It's time to use everything, start using everything we have, and save your trips into town. But there we go. All right. Well, thank you much for joining us. Pepper's going to take a bath, and I'm going to get all this stuff put away. Have a good day. Bye.